Okay, today's project is I'm going to take this bag, and you see how it isn't fitting on the stand, and it's over on the seat. Now I'm going to make I've got a board here. I'm going to notch the front, and I was thinking on putting some angle iron at the front. Let me show you. I'll do a piece of angle iron, which would be aluminum. I'm going to have to cut two like 45s off it. And so when I put that angle iron on there, it'll be able to grip underneath. And then I'll have to find a place, run some castle nuts where I can embed the head onto this and go through this. Put a wing nut, maybe a big washer or something, you know. But I keep everything in there. A few tools, a rain suit, first aid kit, everything to do to fix a flat, maps, and stuff like that. And I've always wanted to carry that stuff with me as protection when you're out on the road, but I just don't like how it's sitting. And I had one of these straps broke, and I was able to use another one. So I'm going to try to mount it like that, make it look and work a lot better. So that's what I'm about to start doing. So let's get busy. Okay, that's what it should look like when it's done. I've took all the straps, got them laying over there, and I got that just laying up there. I'll do a little bit of tracing where I want to do a few cuts and place some pieces of metal or aluminum angle iron that acts as a catch on that. And I'll have to search through my stuff, see if I got any castle nuts or a nut and bolt that I can embed, make it flat. Then I'm going to have to take everything out and see about some sort of way of going through on the inside and attaching this to the board. To me, that would be the best way to keep it on there and keep it solid. That I could think of. These little straps like this are eventually going to break, and I did have one break. So maybe I'll just use some aluminum strips, maybe put a couple of screws down through the inside. That'll be after I get the guts out of that. But I want to make the plate, the bottom piece first. Let me slide this over and hopefully not drop everything. That's the design of that, so I'm going to put that up there. And I got a good lip underneath there. So that might do the trick. Let me get busy. Okay, this is the end. This is that piece of aluminum I was telling you. That slot is going to slide up underneath that. And I've drilled and I've chamfered them holes. And I've drilled a pilot hole with that. And then I'm going to run these in. These are a square drive. Right there. Now it looks like a lot, but it's going to have some force on it. So that's the reason why I want it to hang in there. And then I'll take it out there and I'll figure out where I want to put that bolt through there, through the front part of the rack. That'll be the next part I'll figure out. Okay. I've got the back mounted. See how that's going to sandwich underneath there? I'll push it that direction. And that's very solid. I've got me a few screws in there. I did make a mistake. You can see it right here. There's a gap there. There's not a gap there. So I have to hit it to get it to slide on. Now I took the drill out there, and I have a bunch of these 7/16 quarter 20. This is a 2-inch, and I believe that's 1.5. What I'm going to do with this nut driver, go out there and try. I'm going to put this on and see which one fits the best, and then go at it from there. So, dang man, knocking my paint off. Anyhow, that shows you how tight it is. Anyhow, let me get to work. Okay, I wanted to show you guys this real quick. The 1.5 is the one that's going to fit the best. And I switched them out for these 2 stainless steel ones. Now this is the nut that I used on top. The hole is for the well, said 1/4. Yeah, 1/4 hole, because the diameter of the that fits that 1/4. But this needed this one, which was 19/64 of an inch, right there, to fit the base of this nut. And I drilled down a little bit, and you just ram these in with a hammer them in, and they stay put like that. So I'm going to use 2 washers to spread the load. 7/16 is the head size, and that'll get that mounted right there. So let me go get busy. Okay, I got the base plate mounted, and it worked out with them T-nuts, I think that's what they call them. That little piece is wedged in really tight, and you can see these are 7/16 quarter 20 big. It's called a fender washer. It's not in the way of the rear light in any way. Really sturdy. This is around what, 7-8 pounds. So now I got room for a passenger, and that's better mounted. So next thing I need to do is unload that and see about getting to the bottom of it. So let me get busy. Okay, I got it emptied. So there is a rain fly waterproof cover that fits inside there that goes over this. So all these clips I'm going to leave off. I took all the stuff. There was even a thing for a backpack straps on the back, and I'm just going to leave all that off. What I'm going to do is situate it where I think I want it, and have some of that flat aluminum stock, and cut a strip, and maybe put 3 in two places. You know, you can't see inside there. Put a strip, and put a strip, 1, 2, 3, and use that to hold that down. That should really secure it. And if I ever want to take this off, all I got to do is 2 7/16, or use a 7/16 wrench, and get up underneath there and just pop that off. So let me get busy. Let me figure out some strapping and get started on that. Okay, I found some scrap, 1/8 inch. I need to bevel that edge and that edge. Maybe put another one in the middle. This one I found 1/16. That and will go, I guess, in the middle. And I found this one, which I wasn't going to use any angle brackets, but I can put that up against the front and it won't get in the way. So let me find some screws and drill some holes in this and bevel them edges, and I may be able to knock this out pretty quick. Okay, change of plan. I put one in each corner. 4 in that one, 3 in that one, 2 and 2. So the clamping force is all on the outside, so it should be quite good that way. And I dug up a bunch of round head screws. That's like 3/4 inch. So got me a few there. Anyhow, when I set it in place, I'm going to drill pilot holes and then run the screw down inside there. So, and also I'll have to check these to make sure I'm not over the T-bolt or whatever that bolt is that I hammered in. Nut that I hammered in. So I'll have to check. I want to drill a pilot hole, so I'm going to have to check these and get my drill bit and go up there and get it all set up. So let me get busy. Okay, I've got everything put back in it, and 4 mounts on each side. It was 11 screws. So that's all my stuff that I carry with me on every ride. To me, I kind of think that's important to carry stuff like that. Gives me room on that seat. It's very sturdy, real stout. And now these clips, they would flap in the wind and other stuff like that, and I kind of didn't care for that, but that's what she looks like right now. So eventually, if I could ever find a good box always costs, but I'd like to get one. In fact, I like the Harley square style boxes where it opens sideways. Them are nice boxes. You put 2 helmets and 2 jackets in there, and that's pretty good. But I would paint it the same color as the bike, and then put some lights on it to, in addition to that would help the backlights, the tail light and turn signals. But gave me something to do on this crappy afternoon. We had 1.5 inches of rain last night, so can't do much out here, but that's what it looks like. So project done. Anyhow, you guys have a good one, and go make you something, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.